What's up, everybody? It's Group from Nephilim Gaming, and welcome back to Assassin's Creed Rogue. On this episode, we're going to be tackling this mission right here. I don't really remember what we're supposed to be doing, to be honest with you. I think that we were going to see whether Hope was still involved with Ben Franklin. After Colonel Monroe was killed by, presumably by Liam. We never actually saw Liam do the deed, to be fair. And our former Native American friend, who I believe his name was Adewale, before we killed him with a puckle gun, was saying that Liam was after Colonel Monroe, and then we saw some British soldiers casually walking about. They're like, oh yes, Colonel Monroe is being attacked by a giant with an axe.
Do you swear to uphold the principles of our order, and all that for which we stand?
I do.
And never to share our secrets, nor divulge the true nature of our work?
I do.
And to do so from now until death, whatever the cost?
I do.
Then we welcome you into our fold, brother. You are now a Templar, harbinger of a new world.
Hooray!
May the Father of Understanding guide us.
May the Father of Understanding guide us.
Alright, well that's a thing that happened. So we're officially Templars now. That was Edward Kenway's son? Who was...
Do you understand now?
I do!
I'm starting to see why you're so interested in Shay Cormac.
He's the protagonist in AC3's father.
Shay has seen the true face of the world, and he has chosen his path accordingly. A similar choice will soon present itself to you.
And I'll choose Assassin.
I did not think you'd get this far, but you seem to be on the right track. We still can't access the servers in the basement, but there's another one located at the top of the building near Melanie's office. That's your next stop.
Alright. She's so excited. That's your next stop. Alright, so here we are in Molasses World again. Nothing to be done for it but to head straight for the elevators, I'm afraid. We don't have 2 or 3 access yet. Awesome aquarium elevator.
Could you stop by my office? We need to have a talk.
Okay, boss. But you told me to work for these douchebags, so if you want to blame me for anything that they're making me do, just saying. It's kind of your fault, not mine. Just throwing it out there. Let's see what's over here. I'm gonna get some stuff. Nothing yet. Oh. What's up, boss? Excuse me while I look around your room for stuff to steal. That's a nice sort of fake fire thing you got going on. Very cozy. Oh, I see. Who's fired? Tablet document 6 to Jean-Francois Brunet from Melanie LeMay, date 21st July 2014, subject Haytham Kenway. Just to keep you in the loop, I heard back from editorial this morning. The story itself is untouched, but this is going to be the menu text for the Haytham Kenway feature. Devoted patriot, celebrated scholar, loving father. Exclusive to Helix, witnessed the rise and martyrdom of one of the American Revolution's least known heroes, a Helix exclusive. I think it fits perfectly with the title you've chosen, The Lone Eagle. Haytham is going to appeal to a wide audience, and his story is going to give people... I love this. And his story is definitely give people a bad case of the feels, as those internet kids like to say. Oh my god, I'm old, aren't I? Melanie LeMay. AKA ML. Last time I was out on this balcony, which I believe was AC4. Can't remember the stuff in Unity, like I said, if it was even in there. It was not snowy. It's cold out there, boss.
This office used to belong to a man named Olivier Garneau. He was my predecessor as Chief Creative Officer of Abstergo Entertainment. Otto Berg is a representative from our parent company, Abstergo Industries. He's showing you the true history of the world, just like they showed me. Olivier was kind, he was intelligent and passionate about our work, but a year ago, he caught a glimpse of this truth. They never found his body. This is not the way we normally bring people up to speed on these matters, but you've worked hard and are proving yourself, so I'm granting you level 2 security access.
Okay.
The servers on this floor should unlock more of Shay's memories.
Thanks, boss. You guys really are the most casually trusting top secret organization I've ever encountered. So, good on you. Let's get in trouble.
You're a natural at restoring these servers now, so no more excuses.
Okay, was I making excuses? I was unaware of making any excuses. Is that a thing I was doing? Have to remember to come back here for level 3. Ooh, hello. Tablet document 2 to Jean-Francois Brunet from Melanie LeMay. Date 7 July 2014. Subject the tragedy of Jacques de Molay. Hey, I just read the final text for the first episode. Last of the heroic Knights Templar, Jacques de Molay was a man of principle, a towering intellect, betrayed by the man he trusted most, the corrupt King of France. Love it, and I think our users are going to love it too. This is going to be the crown jewel of our Helix launch in the fall. Great job, everyone. ML. Eight more tablets to collect. Alright, so we got a transparent and a reflect. Okay, guess by accident you can do it. Core repaired.
François Macandal saved Baptiste from slavery and inducted him into his so-called brotherhood. Macandal was a vicious mentor, and in his desperate attempt to liberate slaves, he broke his own creed by indiscriminately killing nobles. Misguided as they are, some assassins are honorable. Macandal was not one of them. Thanks to the calculating genius of Madeleine de Lille, the Templars made an example of Macandal by way of public execution in 1758. His pathetic excuse for a brotherhood quickly fell apart. When his comrade and childhood friend Agathe fled to Louisiana, Baptiste saw the futility of his former life in Macandal's Brotherhood. Madeleine saw Baptiste's potential and instructed her Templars in New Orleans to strike a deal with him. If he could draw Agathe out of hiding and eliminate him, he would be granted a place in the Templar Order. Although Baptiste was killed by the assassin Aveline de Grandpré, his path clearly demonstrates the inherent superiority of Templar ideals over assassin terrorism.
Okay.
I've got your Animus ready and waiting.
Can't wait. First, I have to go back to the lobby to see if my level 2 security access got me anything new. Nice and easy. Just the way I like them. Repaired core.
The first civilization entity known as Juno re-emerged from the Grand Temple in New York in December 2012. Although no longer a corporeal being, she exists as a kind of digital consciousness somewhere in the Abstergo cloud. To accomplish her goals in the real world, Juno uses two types of people. The first is another precursor consciousness that emerges in a human being at random. This person is commonly known as a sage. Juno also holds sway over a group of disciples called the Instruments of the First Will, who believe it is humanity's natural role to serve the first civilization. Abstergo is currently using the First Will as a cheap and hands-off way of acquiring pieces of Eden and other relics. However, I suspect that the reverse is also true, that they are using our resources to locate objects that will help them further their own goals. I do not trust them, but for now, all I can do is have Da Costa monitor their activities. Juno's motives are unclear. Although she has made one attempt to possess a corporeal body, she appears to be more powerful as a digital entity. Agent Da Costa fears that should humanity ever achieve singularity, a fusion of humanity and machines, Juno would become unstoppable.
Unstoppable.
Ironically, it is Abstergo itself which is driving civilization in that direction.
Alright. We got 10 of 20 computers repaired. Nothing else really on this level. Back down to the lobby. Briefly.
Smooth moves, numbskull. I've got the next set of Shay's memories loaded up and ready to go.
We are nearly there. Know that you are aiding a worthy cause, even if you do not yet know what it is.
Sure, guy. Whatever you say. And I'm pretty sure those are both level 3, right? So... nothing really on this floor.
These hand-drawn animations are fantastic.
We're making good progress here.
And just double checking that we got everything
How about now?
on this
No?
floor.
Now? No. Shit. Why isn't this working? But have you tried it? though?
No, the story's told at Prime. Doesn't sound like my thing.
How can you dismiss it without even playing it? Are there PvP death matches in it?
No. There's no PvP death matches in it.
I'm bored out of my skull. But orders are orders, and my orders are to stand right here.
So stand right there and shut up. Alright. I don't think we have anything left to do in the lobby until we get level 3 access. But I know that there's stuff to do on our floor with level 2 access, so let's do that. It's gotta be exciting. Let's see, which one's level 2? That one's level 3. And that one's level 1, but we've already been in it. Sure. Instead, we need to go to this one. Now we gotta start looking for tablets. Tablet document 5 to M.O. Boudreau from Melanie LeMay. Date 19 July 2014. Subject Connor. Hi, M.O. I think we should focus on George Washington rather than Connor. Washington and the Wolf has a nice ring to it. Take part in the unlikely friendship between America's most revered hero, General George Washington, and a sullen Mohawk native named Connor. A stirring tale of violence, revenge, and betrayal set during the earliest years of the American Revolution. George Washington we can franchise. I don't know that we'd get more than one feature out of Connor. Plus, don't even get me started on his wife or the way he died. What a mess. What a mess. Nice jet. Computer to raid. Computer to raid. And no more tablets to steal. No more tablets to steal. Alright. We got a splitter and a refractor and a transparent. Core repaired.
Given the nature of our current investigation, I have been looking at other assassins who, despite themselves, have helped the Templar cause. The first is Clay Kazmarek, who infiltrated Warren Vidick's Animus project in Rome. He became the project's Subject 16. Kazmarek's rich ancestry helped Vidick to identify the Renaissance assassin Ezio Auditore as a person of interest. Driven mad by overexposure to the Animus, he committed suicide. However, Kazmarek may have unexpectedly become useful again. While in the Animus, Subject 16 came into contact with the first civilization entity known as Juno. Perhaps studying his bizarre Animus experiences can help us find a way to deal with the looming threat Juno promises. With Subject 16 out of the picture, Vidick needed a replacement. Desmond Miles, a runaway assassin, was captured in September 2012 and was used as Animus Subject 17 to further the search for an Apple of Eden. He managed to escape and uncovered an imminent threat to the planet. a solar flare similar to the one that wiped out the precursor race over 75,000 years ago. Desmond Miles also reactivated a first civilization temple in New York and used it to save the world, but it cost him his life. Abstergo recovered his body. In death, Desmond Miles became Sample 17, and his valuable genetic data was uploaded to the cloud servers in order to benefit all branches of Abstergo. Whether they live or die, we must continue to find ways to make the assassins work for us.
So his whole thing is to, like, convert assassins to Templars. He's sort of obsessed with it. Alright, transparent and a splitter. Core repaired.
It is 4:26 on December 13, 2012. Debriefing of Sigma Team's Cairo operation. Debriefing conducted by Abstergo psychiatrist Tibor Hashek, Level 7, and Director of Operations Letitia England, Level 9. State your name and rank for the record.
Juhani Otzoberg, service number OP114-8506-B. Master Templar.
How would you classify the result of your Cairo mission, Master Berg?
I would call it a complete success. The new Sigma team performed admirably.
That's going a bit far, don't you think?
The target, William Miles, was apprehended and the first civilization artifact was retrieved. Both were handed off to Warren Vidic without incident. May I ask how you would rate the mission?
We're pleased with the results, but not with the methods with which you achieved them.
I see. May I ask why?
You went off mission. You were supposed to apprehend the target at the airport, not at the museum.
When the target emerged from the plane, he was posing as a tour guide for a class of high school students on a field trip.
A member of Sigma team informed us you aborted the mission then and there.
I will not deny this, but tell me, who talked?
I cannot reveal that.
No matter, I will find out on my own. Back to business. The target was very smart, but also very sloppy.
Explain.
The target possessed advanced counter-surveillance techniques, but lacked the skill to implement them properly.
The target was trained as an assassin since birth.
I am aware. However, it has been many years since he was an active field agent. He must have been very desperate to go himself, as these days he is more of a talker, a puppet master.
And what are you?
A predator.
A predator who defied orders because of the presence of some schoolgirls.
I prefer to think of myself as one who can choose the most opportune time to strike. The last time I followed orders to the letter was in Florence. That did not end well for anyone.
Was it that? Or did the students perhaps remind you of your daughter?
I separate my work and personal life completely.
Your daughter's recovery has been remarkable. I do hope her progress continues.
Please, don't.
I beg your pardon.
I find your attempt to threaten my child vulgar and unnecessary.
Explain.
Abstergo's pharmaceuticals have given my child a chance at a life free from pain. And I have at last found what I believe to be my calling in life.
And for that, we expect obedience.
For that you have my loyalty. The involvement of the children in Egypt compromised the original mission. Nothing more.
We already have one Master Templar that we can barely control. I don't like the idea of having two loose cannons out there.
With all due respect to Master Cross, while he is gifted, he is mentally disturbed.
We mean no disrespect, but after losing your team in Florence, we felt a need to keep a close eye on you.
I achieved all mission objectives, and achieved them without bloodshed. So my only question for you is, am I in command of Sigma Team or not?
As you said, the results were impeccable.
Then I believe this meeting to be at an end. I request permission to leave.
Do you have something more important to do?
I am going to find out who among my team talked to you. I will not tolerate that kind of insubordination.
I think we can stop here.
The briefing ended at 4:34. Transcript to be sent to Alan Ricken for security clearance.
Okay, that was a whole bunch of stuff. And that should be the end of Molasses World for us. So where's my desk? Here. I can't figure out how to get into my desk, but it's here.
Shit! What's happening?
Another glitch?
Same one as before. Shay's back at Notre Dame.
See if you can complete the memory this time.
Yeah, let's complete the memory this time.
Got it. Shay's in Paris, all right. I even got a date for you. 1776.
At this point in time, Franklin was the American ambassador to France.
Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Otto Berg, professional killer and amateur historian.
Kill criminals with air assassinations, 0 of 3. So we gotta locate Mr. BF.
What are you doing? I have no quarrel with you. You, uncultured swine. You should not have left your backwater colony.
Ouais, retourne à Boston.
Philadelphia, actually.
I keep that from here. Sight.
Suck it! Okay. Hey, what's up, Ben?
Shay? Is that you? How long has it been? Where are my manners? Thank you, my friend, thank you. But what are you doing in Paris?
With all due respect, sir, this is no time to talk. You're still in danger.
Yes, I must return to my family.
I see you.
Thank you, Shay. Please, wait for me. I just want to make sure my family is safe.
Sure, Ben. Kill all criminals before time runs out. Minute 22. You can climb that, Shay. Come on. Who are you fooling? Go! Keep climbing. Go, go, go. Alright, and we managed to get the optional objective done. Ridiculous. 40 seconds, though. We still need to find one more. And Shay is not being cooperative. He wants to climb up and down and jump and do things we don't want him to do. There we go. A lot of optional objectives. I like it.
How did you do that? It was quite fortunate.
I make my own luck, Master Franklin, as I suspect you do.
Yes, indeed, my good fellow. Yet, without your assistance today... Well, you have my thanks, Shay. Is there anything I can do for you, to repay you for this kindness?
Actually, there is. I need to meet a business acquaintance. I heard he would be at the Chateau de Versailles 2 days from now.
And they don't just let anyone inside the royal palace. Very well. I'll see what can be arranged.
Oh, thanks, Ben Franklin. You're so super awesome. %, sync.
That's the best we can do for now. We keep trying to sequence memories out of order, which is why we're crashing like this.
What do you suggest?
If we progress further with Shay's life in the colonies, I'm confident we can get better results from these Paris memories.
Very well. Keep me informed.
Uploading the next memory sequence now.
Huzzah!
Shay Cormac, I hear you are the Templar's new don of precursor archaeology.
I'm no expert, sir. I just witnessed what the assassins can do with those damn sites.
I have spent years investigating precursor leads. Tell me what you have seen.
Okay.
Well, I know both the assassins and Templars are looking for pieces of Eden. Powerful weapons, mind-controlling apples, but this time it's different. We haven't found an apple, but a tree. These temples hold the earth together like roots. Disturb them, and Haiti falls, or Lisbon, or any other place the manuscript shows.
And the assassins are blindly interfering with these structures?
Aye. And if we don't stop them, they'll continue destroying cities.
I see. We have intelligence of assassin activity near Louisburg Fortress. We'll be meeting with a Royal Navy officer, James Cook. He recently gained a commission that could be strategically valuable. Gist has the charts.
Very well. I'll depart shortly.
Colonel Monroe spoke highly of you, Shay. He was convinced you could become the best among us. I expect you will not disappoint.
I don't plan to, sir.
Don't plan to, but I will. Running in circles, running in circles, running.
Guest, do you know why the Grand Master is so interested in Captain Cook?
Well, sir, he's very intelligent and ambitious. His knowledge of seamanship is second to none.
You said
and
seaman.
If I trust my favorite barmaid in Halifax, he also just became captain of his own man-of-war. He's also an expert at deciphering secret codes. A man with such a skill is certainly an asset to our cause.
The kind of fellow we should welcome in the Order, then.
Well, he's a friend of mine, but the man has an annoying habit of strict honesty and a total lack of anything resembling guile. Makes it a little hard to keep secret business, especially when his mathematical brain is clever at cracking codes. Consider him an ally, but watch what you say around him.
Duly noted.
Alright.
I've heard Louisbourg could be a linchpin in the war. If the Royal Navy can take that port, it'll be sailing down the St. Lawrence.
Then on to Quebec and Montreal. The tide is turning.
General Wolfe will give that craven Montcalm a right thrashing.
I've been looking forward to that since Fort William Henry.
With this bloody war over, we'll finally bring order to this damn continent.
I fear it will take more than that, Fred.
Some evening I will tell tales about this voyage around a warm fire. This evening would be perfect.
Alright, now that our guy has stopped talking with his terrible, overdone voice acting, let's check out our naval missions. Get some loot out of the bank is empty. I call bullshit! Let's take a look at the naval campaign here. Yes, everyone's successful. Carrick-Fergus. Ooh, we received a collectible Cuban salvage. Alright, Carrick-Fergus. We want to secure the route first. That's very important. Oh, looky, rookie. So we're gonna repair everything, and I think the Victoria should probably come with us. As should the Sussex, no doubt. Oh, it doesn't look like we can actually... We're gonna need some bigger ships. Alright, well, we'll have to go capture some bigger ships then. So that's gonna do it for this episode, guys. Thanks for tuning in. Don't forget to press a like if you liked the video. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel for more Nephilim Gaming. Don't forget to spread the word of Nephilim Gaming all about the internets through your social media networks. Leave me a comment below if there's anything you'd like to say, and I hope you guys are having a good time, because I'm having a great time, and I'll see you next time on Assassin's Creed Rogue.